Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a NECA piece that I just received in the mail. I pre-ordered this in April and it arrived yesterday. And this is the alien Romulus suspended Xenomorph in the lab. Basically it's the big chap that was intercepted by Weyland-Yutani and was in the Romulus lab having experiments done on it, but then it woke up, it went rogue, killed everyone in the lab, and in the end, the android Rook that we see in Alien Romulus was able to kill the big chap after so many damages that were done. As you can see right here, the legs are cut off, one of the hands is cut off, the dome is pretty much broken off, like half of the head is missing. It's pretty cool that we got this from NECA. I was really excited to pre-order this piece. So anyway, let's take a closer look here. All right, guys, so here's the box. Alien Romulus Suspended Lab Xenomorph XX121, as it's referred to in the movie. Here's the side. There it is. The artwork, so cool. And here's the back. Nice design. Here it is, different shots of the big chap suspended on the lab. Includes wall mountable laboratory, ceiling display diorama. Yeah. There's the other side of the box. And it's the standard. Yeah, very nice, nice box. Comes in protected, and just two parts to it. It's just the ceiling and the big chap. All right, here's the Xenomorph, the big chap. Here's the head. So the little mouth comes out, very nice. The jaw opens and closes. I just love the amount of detail that they've, been able to execute here. I mean, look at all that damage. It's so cool. See, it's burnt off. The jaw, the teeth is broken off. There's the skull under the dome, and the dome is burnt off, like very damaged. You see the head under the dome. I mean, it's so cool. NECA does some incredible job, you guys. I love NECA. Only thing is that with NECA, you get the fake pieces, and it's hard to tell which one is fake and which one is real. So yeah, I try to stick with with the pieces that they are releasing in the future because of that. Anyway, so let's see the body here. Damage. It's the acid, the green acid. Arms. And then let's take a look at the back. The dorsal tubes are intact. The little fin here, that's intact. A little damage here, right there under the armpit. Here's the arm that is broken off, burnt off. Sorry, guys. Trying to get it in focus here. There we go. We come lower on the body, we can see the hook that in the end, Rook used this to kill the big chap in the Romulus lab. He explains all this to the crew in the movie. There's more damage there. Yeah, very nice detail. Here's the leg, broken off, burnt off. Look at all that detail. For a tiny little piece figure, it has some magnificent detail, gotta admit. Here's the tip of the tail. Well, almost half of it's been burnt off, damaged. So look at that, very nice. Yeah, both of the legs were shot off, broken off. Yep, there it is, the figure. Detail is magnificent. Would love to have a statue of this, big 1/3 scale, on my desk. All right, so this is the figure. We already saw that. Now let's take a look at the melted ground that the suspended big chap hangs on. Right here. So on the edges here, you can see the melted acid. Okay, right here. Very nice detail. The corrosive acid has melted through. This is the lab. Here's the wiring, the hoses all hanging. Very nice. There we go. Got that paintwork. Very detailed. Just can't say enough about it. The praising of it, of NECA. Incredible work. I'm just gonna go all around so you guys can see. There we go. And then, as you can see, it has these wall mount holes. You can mount it on your ceiling or on the wall. And here's the underneath. Here's the edge of the melted ground, all dripping. It's like. Yeah, very nice. All the wires, the hoses. They're not wired, so it dangles. You can't shape it up. So I think some of them are. This one is, yeah, you can shape it up. Very cool. Yep, that's the melted ceiling where Big Chap hangs from. It's the lab ceiling. There's that. There it is. Now, my only complaint about this piece is that I wish they had added some kind of rod to have it, stay like this, you know, just a rod or something, because, you know, the wall mount, you don't want to leave it flat on the wall like this, because that's how it'll display, right? And then on the ceiling, like, I don't want to go all the way up there, because it won't even be, you know, I can't see it. I can't look at the details if it's all the way on the ceiling up there, you know. So just, you know, that's the main complaint that I have. I wish they had added like a rod to have it, you know, at least stay like that, kind of like what Hot Toys usually has for their figures. Yeah, so anyway, that's the complaint that I have. Other than that, it's a beautifully detailed piece, you know. You know, if you collect figures and you're a fan of figures, you know, definitely buy this if it's not sold out. So, yeah. Very nice. Really cool. It's very unique. It's a unique piece in my opinion. Anyway, so yeah, that's the review. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you for your continued support. Take care.